Hello everyone, Touhoua here. Another quick video today. I released a video on how to easily tame a Mosasaurus. I had a reason as to why you should tame a Mosa first, and that's because I believe they're one of the better options to tame today's dino, or should I say squid, since we don't have cryopods yet. And as you've probably already guessed, it is a Tusoteuthis, the giant squid with vampiric abilities, impeccable 180 turns, alpha grabber, and so much more. So I will show you all of its abilities later, but first let me show you how to easily tame one for yourself. First thing you definitely need is your scuba gear. Obviously, never go in the deep ocean without these or you'll be making history alongside the Titanic. So you'll notice here, I only have one pair on me this time, and that's because of what you're going to need next, which are black pearls, and abundance of them. And I'll show you some ways to obtain them. You can get them from ammonites down in the deep or in the artifact caves. Another way is by killing Eurypterids, which are also found in the deep or in caves. They don't really give a lot, kind of like trilobites above the land near the beaches, but you know, they'll add up eventually. But that's why I'm gonna give you my personal favorite option, and that's to take a Mosa or like a Basalt or a group of them to go defeat Alpha Mosas and Tusos. You can also get a bunch of black pearls from the normal Tusos too, but I prefer to go after Alphas because the Alpha Mosas give you 100 each, and the Tusos around like, was it 70 or 90? No, I think it is 70. 70 pearls each time you kill one. So yeah, that's a lot. It's better than farming like 1 or like 5. It's all RNG when it comes to trilobites or Eurypterids. You know, like ammonites. It's always better to just go after the alphas. I like to carry just enough to tame a max level, which equals to 250 pearls. That's because a max level 150 will eat 250 pearls. That's it. And each time you feed them, you're feeding them 50 each, so they won't eat up to 5 times. It's not a bad idea to have your mount carry those for you, because they are really heavy. 200 of these is already like 400 weight, and that's how much weight I have. Just imagine like holding on to those. I won't be able to move at all. So it's very heavy, because in order to tame this thing, you have to move up to its mouth, and with all that weight holding you down, yeah, it's not gonna be possible. That's why it's like kind of dangerous to carry too much. That's why I only have one pair of scuba on. But then again, there's nothing wrong with going in with more gear, but just know that it will weigh you down. Anyways, I will show you what you can do in this video to counter that though. And then lastly, I didn't bring it with me in this trek, but some healing brews may be handy because you will probably get hit a few times or even perish. Alright, with all of that info out of the way, let me show you how it can be achieved. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a max level. I've already tamed one before, but I didn't think about this video at the time, so we're just going to have to work our magic on this level 20. The very first thing you should do is put your team on passive and do not let it follow you. Yeah, the Tuso is a passive team, so you're going to have to take out some of those black pearls and place it on your hotbar on the furthest right slot, the 0 key. The trick to teaming one of these things is to get in and get out as soon as possible. I'll show you what I mean. Alright, before I forget, the reason why the Mosa is so good for this is because of its high health pool. Mine is at 30,000 right now, so what you need to do now is to get the Tuso to aggro on your team while you're mounting on them. This is not the only way, but this is the easiest way in my opinion, because when you're mounting on the dino, it's easier for you to swim up to the Tuso versus like you just having the Tuso follow you and trying to have the Tuso aggro on the Mosa. That's really tough to do. I've tried that before. So this is the easiest way. Make sure you're mounting the dino. So yeah, mount the dino, get the aggro, and the Tuso will either grab or attack you. About 90% of the time, on your first initiation, the Tuso will always try to grab your dino. So if it does, you need to quickly get off your mount and quickly navigate toward its mouth or the beak, whatever you want to call it, and push E when you see the message defeated. If successful, you'll see the taming window pop up, and congrats, you're taming your first Tuso. But don't celebrate just yet. Whatever you do, do not stay in between its tentacles. The chances of you dying here are very likely, as it will let go of your team and start beating you up. That's why I said it might be a good idea to bring some healing brews, but I've never had any issues. So just make sure you swim out of there as fast as possible, and if you haven't died yet, great job. Just follow this procedure until its taming is complete. If all goes well, congrats on taming a Tuso, one of the best dinos in the game. Now I'll tell you some neat things about the Tuso. It is like the Bacillo, where it passively makes oil inside of its inventory. It even makes more than the Bacillo. Big Nanos always has the issue of turning, but not this thing though. If you push space where you're at, you can have the Tuso do a complete 180 turn, saving you a lot of swimming in big circles like the Mosasaurus, and that's amazing. Another ability, which is like the biggest, is its vampiric powers. When you use its grabbing ability, you can slowly regain health. You can grab a lot of things. Like you can grab alphas. Well, not like the big things like grab another Tuso. You can't grab alpha Leucificus. You can't grab those though. But you can grab alpha Mosas, which I'll show you in a bit. So when you grab them, you're slowly healing yourself as well. This clip is going to be of my first 150 Tuso that I tamed. It's not even imprinted yet, but it's going to take on a beefy 145 alpha Mosa. These things are truly beasts of the ocean. But yeah, alright. If this video has helped you tame your first Tuso, please leave a like and subscribe. We are so close to 500 subs, and it has been my goal to reach that before the end of this year. So yeah, thank you all so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, it is stuck here. Wow. It really is stuck. That's awesome. We're gonna get a lot of them. So unfortunately my system was we have to find another island.
Whoa, there we go. We got it. Woo, we killed it. Well, we did get one place.